Welcome to my channel. Flight Assistance. Boeing 737s scrapped as new aircraft orders soar globally. Airlines are rapidly retiring older Boeing 737s, signaling a major fleet overhaul. In this video, we explore why these jets are being scrapped and which carriers are behind it. Plus, we break down the latest multi-billion-dollar aircraft orders from Airbus and Boeing, highlighting who's buying what and why. From shifting fuel efficiency goals to fleet modernization trends, get the full scoop on what's driving these changes in 2025. Don't miss this major aviation industry update. Alaska Airlines 737 scrapping deal. Alaska Airlines has partnered with Aviation to scrap 12 Boeing 737 next generation NG aircraft, marking the largest single deal in Aventur's history. These jets will be dismantled at Aventur's new Peachtree City facility to supply parts for maintenance, repair and overhaul (MRO) services. This move reflects Alaska's shift toward newer 737 MAX 9 jets, successors to the 737-900 NG, as part of fleet modernization. Qatar Airways cancels Boeing 737 MAX 10 order. In May 2025, Qatar Airways cancelled its order for 25 Boeing 737 MAX 10s, initially placed in 2022 during a dispute with Airbus. The cancellation aligns with a strategic shift back to Airbus A321 NEOs for its narrow-body fleet, following a resolution with Airbus. This decision was part of a larger $96 billion Boeing order for 13700 and 87 Dreamliners and 3700 and 777-9s, indicating a focus on wide-body aircraft. Airbus dominates Paris Air Show 2025. At the Paris Air Show in June 2025, Airbus secured 142 firm orders worth $14.2 billion and 102 provisional orders valued at $6.7 billion, totaling $21 billion. Key deals included 40 A220s for LOT Polish Airlines, 150 A300, and 21 NEOs for Vietjet, and 25 A350s for Riyadh Air. Boeing, impacted by the Air India 787 crash, announced no new orders, focusing instead on the crash investigation. Boeing's blockbuster May 2025 orders. Boeing recorded 303 new orders in May 2025, its sixth best month ever, including 146 737 MAX, 127 787s, and 3777 XS, driven by Qatar Airways' massive wide-body order. Airbus reported no new orders that month, likely holding announcements for the Paris Air Show. Boeing delivered 45 aircraft, while Airbus delivered 51, highlighting a competitive delivery race. EgyptAir's Airbus A220 scrapped early, in a surprising move. A 5-year-old Airbus A220-300 from EgyptAir's fleet, sold to lessor Soar in February 2024, has been dismantled for parts. Entering service in October 2019, the aircraft's components will support other A220s, reflecting the jet's value in the secondary market despite its early retirement. This underscores the A220's role in short-haul markets. Qantas leases 737s amid Airbus delays. Qantas will lease 4 midlife Boeing 737-800s to address capacity shortages due to delays in its Airbus A321 XLR deliveries. The A321 XLRs, part of a 28-aircraft order to replace aging 737s, are critical for Qantas' long-term fleet strategy. The leased 737s will enter service by late 2025 to meet passenger demand. Boeing 737 MAX safety concerns. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, issued urgent recommendations in June 2025 to modify safe and LEAP-1B engines on Boeing 737 MAX jets to prevent smoke entering the cockpit or cabin after bird strikes. Similar issues affect Airbus A320neo engines, prompting broader safety evaluations. This follows a January 2024 Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9-door plug blowout, highlighting ongoing safety challenges. Boeing's low profile after Air India crash. The fatal Air India Boeing 787-8 crash in June 2025, killing 241, prompted Boeing to scale back its Paris Air Show presence to focus on the investigation. The crash, the first for the 787, overshadowed Boeing's strong May order book and raised questions about production standards, with whistleblower allegations resurfacing. Airbus narrowbody advantage. Airbus A320neo family, particularly the A321neo, continues to outperform Boeing's 737 MAX in the single-aisle market. With the A220 complementing its portfolio, Airbus secured 157 A320neo orders at the Paris Air Show. The A320 family is projected to surpass the 737 as the most delivered jet in 2025, bolstered by supply chain improvements. Boeing's delivery and backlog challenges. In 2025, Boeing delivered 220 aircraft by May, including 167 737s, trailing Airbus 243 deliveries. Boeing's backlog stands at 6,537 unfilled orders, strained by production limits and supply chain issues. Certification delays for the 737 MAX 10 and 777-8 freighter further complicate Boeing's recovery, with entry into service potentially pushed to 2026 and 2028, respectively. Analysis and context. The aviation industry in 2025 reflects a dynamic interplay between fleet modernization, safety concerns, and competitive order books. Alaska Airlines scrapping of 737 NGs and EgyptAir's A220 dismantling highlight the industry's shift toward newer, fuel-efficient models, with parts recycling supporting MRO demands. Qatar Airways pivot to Airbus for narrowbodies, despite a massive Boeing widebody order, underscores Airbus dominance in the single-aisle segment, driven by the A321neo's versatility. Boeing's strong May orders contrast with its muted Paris Air Show presence, overshadowed by the Air India crash and ongoing 737 MAX safety issues, including engine and door plug concerns. Airbus' $21 billion order haul at the Air Show, compared to Boeing's zero announcements, signals a competitive edge, though both manufacturers face supply chain constraints. Boeing's backlog and certification delays pose long-term challenges, while Airbus aims for 820 deliveries in 2025, a target it struggles to meet. These trends suggest a cautious optimism for growth, tempered by safety and production hurdles. Hope you liked this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.